Good afternoon, children. Welcome back. We are continuing the chapter Reaching the Age of Adolescence in class 8. Today we will be discussing about the menstrual cycle. In this part, once we attain the puberty in a female, for example, when a female attains puberty, we can see at the age of puberty, the female becomes sexually mature. What does it mean? Sexually mature means the female start producing the egg from the ovaries. There are two ovaries. From any of the ovary, in every 28 to 30 days, in every 28 to 30 days, from any of the ovaries produce an egg. So, an egg is produced in every 28 to 30 days from one of the ovaries, not two. Only one of these two ovaries. In every 28 to 30 days, one egg is produced. One egg. Egg is also called ovum. O-V-U-M. Ovum. Okay, this you can understand that during this period of ovulation, after puberty, during the period of ovulation, what is ovulation? The production of ovum or egg from any of the ovaries in every 28 to 30 days is called ovulation. So, what is ovulation? The production of ovum or egg from any of the ovaries in every 28 to 30 days is called ovulation. Okay, clear? Ovulation is clear. Now, during this ovulation time, in every 20 to 30 days, the uterus of this female get thickened. The wall of the uterus. The inner wall of the uterus, you must understand the inner wall of the uterus get thickened and cushiony. Why? The wall of the uterus, inner wall of the uterus get thickened or thick and cushiony to receive the egg in case fertilized. If the egg is fertilized in married couples, what happens you know? The egg will be fertilized by sperms. But in unmarried children, unmarried persons, you can understand that the egg will not be fertilized. Egg will not be fertilized by the sperm, and the egg will remain as such. So during this period of ovulation, the wall of the uterus, inner wall of the uterus become thick and cushiony to receive the fertilized egg. Okay, to receive the fertilized egg, and this process will continue every month, every 28 to 30 days. The wall of the uterus, inner wall of the uterus become thick and cushiony to receive the fertilized egg. Okay, every month it happens. If the fertilization did not take place, then what happens you know? The thickened wall of the thick wall of the uterus along with the egg are shed, are separated. The thickened wall of the uterus along with the egg will be separated. So thickened wall of the uterus along with the egg will be shed. It is accompanied by the blood. Okay, this is what is called menstruation or period. Once again I will tell you, in a female, okay, before marriage, you can see the before marriage at the time of puberty, the girl become mature. Okay, the indication is that the first menstruation we call menarche, M-E-N-A-R-C-H-E. What is menarche? The first menstruation is called menarche. In the puberty, first stage, first ovulation follows the menarche. Okay, so after puberty, every 28 to 30 days, we can understand that one of the ovaries produce an egg or ovum. This is called ovulation. Formation of ovum in every 28 to 30 days is called ovulation. During the ovulation, the uterus, wall of the uterus thick and cushiony. If the fertilization takes place, it would come and fix here and grow as a new baby, okay, or a fetus. But you can see if the fertilization has not taken place, you can see the thick and thick part of the uterus along with the egg will be shed, separated from the uterus, and this is a thin layer that will be separated, and it is accompanied by the flow of blood. This is called menstruation. So menstruation, first menstruation is called menarche. What is menarche? First menstruation in a female's life is called menarche. How menarche happens? If the fertilization has gone after ovulation, the thick wall of the uterus along with the egg are shed. It is accompanied by the blood. This flow of blood will start on the day and it will continue up to 4 to 6 days. This process of shedding of the egg along with the thick wall of the uterus accompanied by the blood is called menstruation. The first menstruation is called menarche. First menstruation is called menarche. You got it? This process will continue after the first menstruation. In the life of the female, this happens every month. And up to 45 to 50 years, this will continue. But at the age of 45 to 50 years, this menstruation will be stopped. The stoppage of the menstruation is called menopause. What is menopause? The stoppage of the menstruation at the age between 45 to 50 is called menopause. So you got it? So you have to study ovulation. What is ovulation? The formation of ovum, release of ovum from any of the ovaries in every 28 to 30 days is called ovulation. The first ovulation happens in the female, okay, after puberty. Now, if the fertilization has not taken place, of course no fertilization. If fertilization has not taken place, during this time, the uterus wall, inner wall of the uterus become thick and cushiony. Okay? Then, if fertilization has not taken place, this thick wall of the uterus along with the egg will be shed. It is accompanied by the flow of blood also. This is called the menstruation. The first menstruation in the life of a female is called the menarche. And this is a common process. All these are controlled by hormones. In the beginning of the ages, the menarche will be, or the menstruation will not be regular, but it will be regularized after some years. Now, up to 45 to 50 years of age, this menstruation continues, and during this 45 to 50 years, the menstruation will be stopped in females. This stoppage of menstruation is called menopause. So, menopause indicates that the stoppage of the reproductive period of the female. This menstruation is also called, what we can say, period. Menstruation is also called period. So you got this idea? Now, you can also understand that the menstrual cycle. What is the meaning of menstrual cycle? The cycle of producing and releasing a mature egg. The thickening of the uterus wall. And its shedding if fertilization does not occur is known as menstrual cycle. So what is menstrual cycle? The cycle of producing and releasing mature egg from one of the ovaries, the thickening of the uterine wall, okay, and its shedding. Shedding means the egg and the uterine thick wall will be released. I mean, it is a normal process. It is a very thin layer that will be shed and its shedding, its fertilization does not occur is known as menstrual cycle. So you got menstrual cycle. So what is menstrual cycle? The cycle of producing and releasing a mature egg. The thickening of uterus wall and its shedding, its fertilization does not occur is known as menstrual cycle. Every month you can see this menstrual cycle is going on. Formation of ovum, production or release of mature egg, thickening of the wall, every month it happens. And the shedding of this thickened wall, if fertilization has not taken place, is also happening every month. So all these together form the menstrual cycle. You got this idea? Yes. Now, after marriage, the sperm may reach the uterus. Okay? So you can understand that the sperm from the father, two types of sperms are there. A sperm containing X chromosome and a sperm containing Y chromosome. So there are two types of sperms in the testis of the father or male. And in female there is only one type of egg, only one egg, and it is only one type, that is with the X chromosome. So the sperm containing X chromosome is there and the sperm containing Y chromosome also there. Okay, you got it? And the egg only contain egg or ovum, only contain one X chromosome. If the sperm fuses or fertilizes with this egg, then you will get the zygote XX. This XX zygote will develop into the female baby fetus. Female baby fetus. If the Y chromosome fertilizes with the X egg, it becomes XY, it is a male baby. This fusion of the sperm and the egg is known as fertilization. So what is fertilization? The fusion of the sperm with the egg and form what? The zygote. Okay, so you got that idea? The sperm may contain two types. The one sperm can be X with the X chromosome and another sperm may be Y chromosome. There are millions of sperms produced. There are millions of sperms. 50% of the sperm formed in the male, out of thousands and lakhs and millions. 50% of the sperm will be with X chromosome and 50% of the sperm with the Y chromosome. Equal number. Maybe 1,000 million, 1 million and 1 million. Or 10 million, 10 million. Equal number of sperms with X and Y chromosomes are formed. But in female, only one egg will be formed in a month, every 28 to 30 days after ovulation. Now the sperm with the X chromosome fuses or fertilized with the egg, the zygote formed will be with the XX chromosome. If the Y chromosome, the sperm containing Y chromosome fuses with the egg, the zygote formed will be with the XY. XX zygote grows into female baby and the XY zygote grows into male baby. We got this? This is how male and female babies are formed. You got? Clear. Now, in addition to this zygote, there are, this is only one pair of chromosomes in a zygote. And there are totally 23 pairs of chromosomes in the zygote. Then how many will be the remaining after this one pair? 22 pairs. So you can understand that there are 22 pairs of chromosomes also here. 22 pairs. Here also 22 pairs. So you can see out of 23 pairs of chromosomes, the one pair is XX in this zygote. So the remaining 22 pairs of chromosomes are there in each zygote. Here in female zygote it is there, and in male zygote also 22 pairs. Total 2 plus 22 pairs means 23 pairs of chromosomes would be there in the zygote. So zygote contains how many pairs of chromosomes? 23 pairs of chromosomes. Out of these 23 pairs, how many are the sex chromosome? In female zygote it is XX, 2X chromosomes. In male zygote it is XY chromosomes. Plus 22 additional pairs of chromosomes. So total 46 chromosomes would be there. How many? 46 chromosomes. Here also 46 chromosomes. So total 23 pair each. You got this idea? Yes. So a female child, a zygote, this zygote, the first zygote belongs to a female child. The female child now contains 23 pairs or 46 chromosomes. Each zygote divided into 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And after the fully grown fetus, the body contains millions and millions of cells. Millions and millions of cells. From one zygote, after cell division, 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8. So it will double after every cell division. And in this way, after 9 months, the baby contains millions of cells. Each cell contains is 22 plus XX or 22 plus XY is 46 chromosomes in each cell. So this is what is called sex determination. So you got this idea? You can see this and learn it. Okay? Thank you.